Hi folks, today I want to import most of last year's course, but I prefer dates on my new course template. So first I'm going to start by creating a new course. I'm going to give it a title. And then once I create my sandbox, I'm going to go to Commons to bring in that template. So I'm going to start by typing out D155 and the current semester. Now I've got two options here. I could just import the page, but I really want modules with the dates already preset on them, as well as the page with the weekly dates set on them. So I'm going to select this option, and then I'm going to go over to import and download, and I'm going to find my sandbox. Once I select import, I'm going to see that I was successful with this green bar up here. And then I'm going to go back to my dashboard and begin playing in my sandbox. Note that since I am importing pages as well as those module formats, it's going to take a few minutes for that content to appear. Once this content begins to populate, I can see that I've got my home page. If I click on the buttons, I will see that I've got the weekly template, which is blank, and now I can begin to pull in my content. So from here, I'm going to go to settings, and on the right-hand side, I am going to import course content. Once I'm ready, I'm going to select copy a Canvas course. I'm going to type in the title of my previous course, and I'm going to select specific content. I'm going to press import, and I'm really going to take my time here to evaluate what I want to pull in and what I want to adapt. For me, if I pulled in a full template, I know that those course settings are going to be best practices already set. So I'm not going to import course settings. I'm also not going to import the syllabus body because that's going to have dates from a previous semester. Instead, I am going to skip over modules because I'm going to build that out as I go in my new course. So I do want all my assignments, my quizzes, my question banks, discussions. I'm going to come back to pages in a minute. I want external tools. I don't want previous announcements, but rubrics and files are going to be very important. Now, when it comes to pages, I am going to go through, and I know that I don't want the weekly home pages from last year. I already have those built into my template. Instead, I'm going to select my readings, and I'm going to go through and just pull in the resources that I want, keeping in mind that if there's something I'm not sure I want, I can always come back to that. So once I am satisfied with the content that I've selected, I'm going to select content, and then I'm going to wait for that information to be pulled over. Once that has begun, I can go straight to my modules here, and I can begin building out my content in modules. Remember, these are blank, these are from the template. So I use the full template, which is the weekly template organized by date. And so now, as I hit this plus button, I'm going to notice that my formative and my summative assessments are going to begin to pull over. And so as those are pulling over, I can populate out my modules and I can build my course as I go. Once I get those assignments into the locations that I want, I can go back to my home pages. And again, I can build as I go. You'll be able to go up to the link button here, select course links, and you'll be able to find your assignments, your pages that you pulled in, everything that you pulled from your previous course, you'll be able to populate by using those shortcut links within Canvas. Remember, the great thing about building in a sandbox is you can continue to play. And remember, I did not import my pages, my home pages from previous semesters. I'm going to build that from scratch based on the template that I imported. If you want to start again, you can always go to settings. You can reset this course, and you can pull in a new template and continue to play around with Canvas.